Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, a young lady whose near-death experience changed the course of her life. That's just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show. My father, brother, uncle are all ministers, and so I'm a man of faith, and sometimes I like to think that I'm in the driver's seat of life, and I have to be reminded sometimes that I'm in the passenger seat, God is driving. I can suggest a right turn or a left turn, but at the end of the day, I'm in the passenger seat. And somebody who knows that better than most, Ana Carrillo, she is the CEO of Unified Strategy Advisors. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me today. Really do appreciate it.
Well, one of the reasons I brought you on the show is your story is so remarkable. You, too, were driving through life, probably thinking that you were in the driver's seat, and something happened to you. Tell us that story.
Yeah, I love what you said. You know, you think everything is going right, everything's moving perfectly fine, and then out of nowhere, I had a stroke at the age of 29. I have 2 beautiful kids. They were 8 and 6 at the time. But when that happened, it's almost like your world instantly stops. When you lose your speech and you're trapped inside your body, it's like the most excruciating feeling that you could ever go through. And there's this moment where you say, like, oh my gosh, is this how I'm going to live the rest of my life? Like, my kids still need me, but, you know, God had a greater purpose for me, and I strongly believe that. So I'm glad that you opened with that statement, because it's just so powerful. You really are not on the driver's seat most of the time.
Yes. So how did it change what you do for a living?
It changed. When I had the stroke, I went to the hospital. Even with health insurance, I was $34,000 in debt. After 3 days, I recuperated, which I'm completely thankful. But then I realized that through life insurance, you're able to access up to, I believe, 70% of your life insurance if a critical illness happens. So if I had $1 million policy, I would have been able to access $700,000. So when I saw that missed opportunity, my stroke became my purpose. And so now I'm able to help deliver a check to many people that have suffered critical illnesses. And that gift, you know, when you think, you know, you're at your end and you feel like money is, you still have to worry about money.
Sure.
When you're on your deathbed, I guess you would say, it's not an issue you have to worry about, nor a burden on your family when it comes to that point.
And it's called living benefits. Most people only think about life insurance as kind of a death benefit to your family. Mm-hmm. So explain living benefits.
Living benefits is just another way of saying it's like love. It's insurance, love insurance. You know, it's a different way. It's a different love language, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, a lot of people leave a legacy for their families. And most people get life insurance for death benefit without realizing that they can use it while they're still living. So if you get a heart attack, stroke, cancer, any major illness, and with COVID-19 happening right now, where a lot of people are getting stuck on ventilators, most companies, life insurance companies, are covering people if COVID triggers one of the riders. So please be informed that you have an appropriate company that represents and will cover you during a pandemic like we are right now. So living benefits is a really strong, powerful part that was put into the life insurance that has changed the model of what a life insurance product could do.
We found a great testimonial video of other families that you've helped. Let's go ahead and roll that now.
My name is David Garcia. I'm 31 years old from Stockton, California. Husband to a beautiful wife and father to 4 amazing kids. Right now I've been self-employed for about 4 years and fortunate enough to bring home an income that allows my wife to stay home and raise our children. So it was like any other Saturday coming home from work, driving on the freeway like any other day, and all of a sudden I got in a car accident. Fractured my pelvis, dislocated my femur, and was rushed to the hospital. Doctor checked me out, said I'd be out of work for about 5 to 8 months. Me being the main provider for the family, all I could think of is how am I going to provide an income if I can't go to work? At the time, my wife was pregnant. We were trying to sell the house and buy a house before the baby was born. And these injuries, illnesses, and whatnot don't always happen at the most convenient times. There was a lot of things going on, but all I could focus on is where is this income going to come from if I can't go to work anymore? Right? How am I going to position our family to buy this house, or how are we going to continue to pay down these bills to qualify for that home? A few months prior to my accident, I got a life insurance policy. And thank God, the first one I ran into had living benefits. I had no cash value built up, but the living benefits allowed me to pull out $60,000 from my life insurance policy to pay for bills, medical expenses, or whatever I needed. It kind of gave me that peace of mind that my income and bills would be taken care of. It allowed me to focus on recovery, focus on family, and just have a stress-free time throughout recovery. If your family is important to you, like it is me, the life insurance is a must. I highly recommend one with living benefits. Right? So take 20, 30 minutes out of your day and just contact your local living benefits agent and see how it can better protect your family. Right? That's my message to you. Good luck. I love you. God bless.
I think that is so cool. I know a lot of doctors who don't like medicine. I know a lot of lawyers who don't like the law. You've got a career that you really embrace, don't you?
I do, and it's because of people like David that we get the privilege of helping. David became the superhero of his family, and a lot of times we feel like a superhero has to be the one that has a cape or anything like that, but through life insurance you can really leave a legacy for your family. Like, he survived his car accident, people survived their strokes, and to be able to give that peace of mind to your family, that's priceless.
Let's talk about COVID. So how does it relate to COVID exposure?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, people are running out to go get toilet paper instead of running out to their life insurance agent to be able to help leave a legacy behind. There have been so many deaths due to COVID-19. The companies that we represent are actually covering people during COVID-19. So if you have a current policy, or you need to review the one you have, or you need to inquire about a new one, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to serve.
What are the tax advantages?
Tax advantages are great. So when you put money into a life insurance policy, you have the opportunity to receive a lifetime income benefit rider, and that translates into your life insurance turning into a pension plan tax-free. Yes,
That's
tax-free
beautiful.
is where the magic is. And as you guys know, taxes are only going higher.
Yes. There was a nice article written about you in Voyage Dallas. And we're going to put that on the screen because I think your story is so uplifting. The media loves talking about you and your journey. What is it like to be featured in these wonderful magazines?
It's just such an honor. I'm all about the community and just paying it forward. I might not have been the one to receive that check, but to be able to help the community change the legacy of their family, to me, that's a blessing. And God pours in many different ways.
Well, and I'm going to call an audible because it's my show and I can do that. Can we have your kids come up here? Go ahead. You can come on in front of. Oh, okay. Son is scared. Okay, daughter will come. Come on up here. This is why you do what you do. You have two beautiful children. One of your son is a little camera shy right now.
Yeah.
He's being the cameraman, running the camera on your phone. Talk about how important your kids are to the journey you're on.
Oh my God! I do everything for my kids. In business, as a woman entrepreneur, you believe, as a mother, you can only be a housewife. But to be able to live my purpose in a business and still be a mother and a wife to my family and help serve many other families at the same time is such a blessing in disguise.
And
So, yes.
what's your daughter's name?
Sophie?
Are you proud of your mom?
Yes.
She's cool, isn't she? High five.
That's my girl.
That's it. So we're almost out of time. We give our audience some final thoughts. What would you like to leave them with?
I leave you guys with this. If your family matters as much as my family matters to me, please reach out to me. You can contact me at 214-733-2075 or look me up at www.unifiedstrategyadvisors.com.
Awesome. We're going to put the website up one more time just so that people can get in touch. UnifiedStrategyAdvisors.com is the website. Thank you so much, Ana. You were an inspiration, and thank you for bringing your kids.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bet. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.